Hello again. Another good topic. Yes, you can see the lake. Let's talk about heroes and mentors. This is good. This is a good topic. Growing up, we all had people we looked up to. Even today, we have people that we look up to. Are these people worth looking up to? Who are your heroes? Who do you just thank hung the moon? Who do you respect? I'm not talking about idolizing. Who do you respect? Who do you look up to? Who are your heroes? For kids, I would like to say for children, their first heroes are their family, their teachers, people in the community, but too often, especially now, too often it's somebody they see, playing sports, an actor, a musician, a singer, an entertainer. They're idolizing a persona. They don't really know, other than what they see with this person's day job, they have no idea. They want to be like this person. They may dress like them and act like them. And then something happens and you see it on the news that this wonderful person was arrested for a DUI, for drug charges, for assault, for whatever. And that really hurts the kids because it's like, but they were my hero. Well, honey, you only saw them by their day job. You didn't know them as a person. That's why we kind of need to guide our kids a little bit. It's okay to look up to people and think they're neat and cool, but let's kind of help the kids realize this is their day job. I have clients that are celebrities, and I love them. They are wonderful, but I don't get starstruck at all. Never have, never will. And the first time I hear from them, most of them are referrals from either other celebrities that I know, or maybe just friends, mutual friends and stuff. So I will get a text, I may get a call, I may get an email wanting to set up an appointment, and that's fine. First appointment is going to be a FaceTime because anybody I see, we're going to FaceTime. I want to see what you look like. I want to make sure that you are you and somebody isn't pulling a fast one. So we'll set up a time and they'll come on screen and they'll say, this never fails. They'll say, well, now you know who I am. And 9 times out of 10, I have no idea. And I will tell them, I'm sorry, I don't have a clue. And then it's, oh, you don't know? Not a clue. Well, I was in this movie and that movie. Honey, this is the truth. I have not been to the movie since 2017. In my opinion, there is nothing worth seeing. I haven't come across anything worth going to see. So, sorry, not a clue. They may say that they've cut, they're with this band, they've cut these albums, they have this many Grammys. Okay, not a clue. That kind of brings them down to earth that I am not impressed by their persona, and I'm not. Now, once in a while, there will be somebody that is just, just a good soul, and it's like, oh, I know who you are. Yeah, wonderful. But that's, I don't gush, no. I don't care about the day job. I mean, if they're coming to me to talk about the stress of work, that's different. But I don't care about your day job. I want to talk about you as a person, what's going on inside, what goes on in here. That's what matters, not your day job. Don't care about your wealth, your fame, your fortune, your prestige, who you know. Don't care. I care about if you're a good soul, what you're giving back to the world other than your day job. What causes do you support? Who are you fighting for? What's your platform? That's what I care about. And they have normal problems just like everybody else. Same thing everybody else has. They go through it too. But don't get hung up on the persona. See people for who they truly are. Not who you want them to be, not who you wish they were or think they could be, but who they are today. What's behind the mask? In my world, in the world of Brenda, I have a lot of heroes. I have a lot of people I look up to. First would be one of my best friends who is a cancer survivor. He has multiple myeloma. He was diagnosed in like 2011. He's been through stem cell. He's been through chemo. And multiple myeloma is a chronic condition. I mean, he will end up eventually, unless he's hit by a bus, this will eventually take his life. And he knows it. And we've been friends for a long time. And he just keeps going. He never gives in. He just keeps fighting. And when I was diagnosed with cancer, he kept me inspired to just keep going. You've got this. You can do this. So he's one of my heroes. Another group of heroes would be my friends and colleagues that are active duty military, the veterans, law enforcement, those involved in child trafficking, active shooter prevention, the people trying to keep us safe, risking their life to keep us safe, to rescue families, to rescue children. That's big. They're sacrificing their safety. They're sacrificing time with their family. They're sacrificing their mental health because, trust me, some of the things they witness, you don't exactly walk off the job and take a nap. It haunts them. And they do it anyway. And they could just come off one case and get a call and they will go right back because they're that into what they do. That's their passion. And I respect them so much. And they know because we talk. And I just think they are the best folks in the world. Another, you may find this a little ironic, another group that years ago, I was a medical coordinator for an asbestos firm. And they dealt with lung cancer, of course, and mesothelioma, which is due to asbestos exposure. These attorneys are true heroes. And I know you're thinking, oh God, no, seriously. People diagnosed with mesothelioma have a horrible, horrible death. It's awful. And these attorneys are in the fight. They want to bring justice to them. Let them get compensated, let their families be compensated. They're not, believe it or not, they're not in it for the money. They're in it for the good fight. And they fight a damn good fight. And they go to any measure to protect their clients, to get justice for their client. They will do battle. They fight the good fight every day. And it gets ugly. It gets nasty. There's a lot of tears when someone passes. I mean, it hits home because you work that tight with families. These folks are heroes in my book. Yeah. Some of the personal injury attorneys that represent people that have been in horrific accidents. And, you can be dealing with insurance companies that are not exactly cooperative, defense counsel that may not be cooperative. But again, they're fighting the good fight. They're protecting somebody. Yeah. They're heroes. They really, really are heroes. A lot of people I look up to in this world. There are some people that I have known, not mentioning names, of course, that I have known, oh my goodness, since like 1967. They will know, if they see this, they will know it's them. And they have been my mentors since I was a little girl. I just thought they were, and I still think they are the best people. They are good. They have good morals, values. They're wonderful. They give back to the community. They are just genuine people they're professionals. But when I was a little girl, they were showing me by example. I'm trying to think how I want to say this. Showing me by example, this is how a young girl, because they are like 9 years older than me. So this is how you want to present yourself. This is how you should behave. This is how you should be treated by guys. This is how you want to treat other people. And it's just, they have been my role model since 1967. Long time. And I absolutely adore each and every one of them. They are just the best people. And there's a reunion coming up that I'm not sure if I'm going to make it this year, but there's a reunion every year where everybody gets together. And it's just such a joy to see them and just be in their light because they're such wonderful people. So, who do you look up to? Who are your mentors, your heroes? And I'm not talking stage and screen and football field. Who are your real life heroes? And are you someone's hero? Do you live your life as an example to others that you should have people looking up to you? Are you a good soul? Do you give back to the community? Are you active in the community? Whether you're active at work, doing charitable events at work. That happens. Charitable events in the community through your church, your synagogue, your mosque, whatever. Just in your neighborhood. What are you doing? Are you helping people? Think about it. Are you living your life to be an example? Because we're all examples. Every child that sees us, we're an example of something. Is that good or bad? How do you carry yourself? I know, that's kind of big. How do you speak? Would you want your children to be like you? I mean, it's one thing to be a strong individual and opinionated and have good values, but it's another thing to talk like a sailor and, just be vulgar. And that's not exactly, in my opinion, something to look up to. It's too easy to swear and use bad language. It takes more thought to use the right words, and you are worthy of thinking. You are worthy of being a hero. You're worthy of being a role model and a mentor. But just think about it. Look in the mirror. Size yourself up. What do you think?